Hello, beautiful people. My name is Lindsay. I'm with Moss Music TV. Welcome back for another episode of Behind the Scene. Today, we are here in beautiful San Marcos, Texas, just south of Austin, with Emma and Grace, the creators of Psych Sisters, an online vintage shop. Can you tell me about what led you into the world of selling vintage fashion?
I think it was kind of like an accident. We never ever planned to sell it. That was just like something that came along. We've been collecting vintage for 13 years now. We started when we were like 11. Is that 13 years? Or 24? Something like that. Math.
Yeah.
So we've been collecting it for so long, and like we had so much that we were like,
there's nothing else that
we need
can
to
do,
start
but,
selling it so we can like make room, because we love collecting. Like, collecting is definitely more of our passion than selling it, but recently when we've started to grow our business, it's like become a lot more fun to sell.
Yeah, because we did try like 5 years ago to sell it, and it was the most massive failure.
Were you trying online, or did you? Okay. Wow, interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. So just saying, for anyone out there who ever tried and failed, you have to try again.
That's great. That's great advice.
Because it was seriously, no one bought anything.
What made y'all try doing it on Instagram, like the Instagram stories, which have been, hugely successful, as we have noticed. I know I have brought a lot of stuff off there.
Thank you so much. I think that it's just the ease of using Instagram. It's just so much easier than like uploading it to Etsy or Depop. You don't have to like make a listing and you don't get charged a fee as well, which is really nice. So yeah, it's just super easy. And we just do it really quickly.
It forces people to look at it. Like, I don't know, even if people don't want to look at it, they click at your story and then they're like, oh, or something. You know what I mean? Like, some people won't go through the effort to go into your bio and click, like, shop my Etsy or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be like, just move on, whatever.
Do y'all use any other platforms besides Instagram?
Well, we have an Etsy, but I think we're gonna take it down because no one looks at it.
Yeah.
Like, even now, people still don't look at our Etsy. We thought about making a Depop as well, because I think that's more up and coming, like with younger people.
Yeah, of course.
But I just, like, why fix it if it's not broken, right?
It's very true.
Yeah.
Well, everything you post is so beautifully curated. What inspires that wonderful aesthetic that you have and have been consistent with?
I don't know.
You can go, you don't want.
We just love, bright colors and anything that's fun and like crazy patterns. And I feel like we've always just had a really like good knack for pattern mixing. And so like that's something that really inspires us. And as we've gotten older, being twins has become something that we love so much that we just wanted to share our love for fashion and being twins with everybody.
Yeah, it's adorable. How would you describe y'all's own personal styles separately? Like, if you could describe your own personal styles.
It's like the same, I think.
Yeah, it's very
hard
similar.
to separate.
Yeah, it's hard to distinguish. I mean, if you asked us that question like 5 years ago, we could definitely say a difference.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I would say...
Like, every single thing that we own is something that we share. Like, we buy something, and I said we, because we buy it together. And I'm always like, let's split the cost of this or that, and then we buy a lot of clothes.
Nice. Well, what is y'all's favorite parts of an outfit to wear?
I think my favorite part is probably, like, a tie or a scarf and pins, like the little details.
Oh yeah, y'all do have a lot of
accessories.
pins. Huh?
Oh my gosh.
We have probably over 1,000 in our collection.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
It's really hard to keep up.
Yeah, I tend to lose them. So.
Oh yeah, I've lost a lot of them. They're just floating out in the world somewhere.
Yeah. So how do y'all source y'all's pieces, and like, what are some of your favorite shops around town?
Well, at first, like we said, we just sold off what we already had, but so in the beginning it was kind of like we didn't know how to source. You just kind of figure it out as you go. We were buying on eBay a lot in the beginning, which is definitely cool. If you can find, I feel like so many people could get deals if you just go on there, and you have to literally look
For hours,
like every day, and make sure you have all these saved listings, and I feel like people could definitely find really good deals on there because we've been able to resell some stuff and make a profit. And also just like estate sales. Sometimes you don't find that many clothing items, but we've gotten so many cool pieces from estate sales. But that's another thing, you just have to go. Even if the picture on like the estatesales.net looks like it has nothing vintage, you never know. You just have to go.
What's the most wild piece that you've found so far?
You think it's the boots?
Yeah. It's definitely the boots.
Okay.
I found this pair of boots. We actually got them off Facebook Marketplace, which is another kind of random place to look.
Yeah, kind of like Craigslist.
Yeah, it's like Craigslist. You also have to dig on there. But I found this pair of boots that this lady was selling, and I can go get them if you want to see them.
Do we want to see them? Yes.
Yeah, you can't even describe them.
Whoa. Those are amazing. So tell us about these boots.
Okay.
Make me want to cry.
So I got them from this woman named Sarah, and these were her boots. She told me that she bought them in 1971 and that she only wore them for special occasions. I mean, they're in amazing condition.
They're in like
they look
mint
pretty
condition.
much never worn.
And yeah, I told her that we're gonna treasure them, and we probably won't ever sell these.
No.
But she was only charging. She charged $45 for these, which is insane. These boots like go for like $400 online.
That's amazing. Well, who's gonna get to wear them first?
Depends on whose calves fit in them that day.
Yeah. We have very fluctuating calves.
Interesting.
Wants to know.
So what future endeavors do you have for y'all's brand? Psych Sisters.
I think that we just want to keep growing the business. If that means selling more vintage, that would be fun. I don't think we'll ever stop looking for it, but like how we said, we just love collecting it. Whenever I go out, it's looking for ourselves first and foremost. But we would also love to like make our own designs one day.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. I love trying to find old patterns in thrift stores and stuff. Like you can find old sewing patterns.
Oh, I love that. I have so many of those too, because I just can't leave them behind.
So, do you have any tips or advice for someone new to thrifting?
I think it's just going every single week.
Consistency.
You just gotta go and keep going.
Because there will be some weeks where you'll go and find absolutely zip.
Yep.
And you'll be like, well, that was pointless. I mean, like, sometimes Grace and I drive, like, an hour and a half to get to some places that we go to, and it'll be complete bust. But sometimes you find, even if it's just one piece, if Grace and I can find one piece, even like a scarf. If I find a scarf that I think is cool, I'm like, it was worth it! Look at the scarf!
Right?
Yeah.
I feel that way too.
I do.
Yeah, I would definitely just say consistency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's amazing. Let's see. If you were only allowed to wear one color for the rest of your life, what color would it be?
Lime green.
Lime green. We all said it at the same time. Amazing.
It's definitely the best color, yes.
I do see a lot of
lime
lime
green.
green in y'all's house.
Oh my gosh.
If I could like shift most of this to lime green, I would totally do that.
I would love that. I'd love to have one whole room in our house one day that's just lime green. That would make me so happy.
Yep.
So I know y'all are in the music scene. Is there a band that you would have always wanted to style for, if y'all could do that?
Well, we love styling and stuff like that. I would love to style anybody that would want to. I'm like constantly looking at people and like imagining them and stuff that I would wear. Like, what would I do to like change up their style or something?
I feel like music and fashion go hand in hand.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. I think it would be fun to style, what's Devin Crimson's band?
Oh yeah, the
They're
knee
really,
highs.
because it's an all-girl band, and that would be fun, because, like, we don't have that much men's stuff, so, like,
Oh yeah.
an all-girl band would be really fun
Oh, that would
to
be
style.
That would be a really fun band style.
Also, I really, if we did have men's stuff, I think, like, the lemon twigs would be fun to style.
Okay. Do y'all want to talk about some of y'all's favorite pieces, or like,
Sure.
and maybe you could show us some stuff?
Yeah.
These sets are one of our favorites, definitely. These matching. This is another brand that we love. Denise are here. So adorable. This one is a shirt and it has little matching shorts.
Are you kidding me?
Which Yeah, we basically screamed for hours when we found the dress. We found this first on eBay, and then this dress, and we didn't even care. Like, we were like, whatever we have to do to get this dress, we have to get it.
Yeah, it's really fun to try and find matching stuff that either was in like the same print or it was the same exact like pattern. And like these ones are really fun that we got that match.
We got these from a store based in California called Shop Worship LA. I think it's their Instagram.
They're really
So
fun.
definitely check them out. They're a cool store. This is something I purchased on Etsy. It's a 70s era
Is that Girl Scout patches?
Girl Scout. Well, it's technically Girl Guides. It's Canadian.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it's
She was a star, whoever she
Yeah,
was.
Barbara. She
Her
got
name
so
was
many
Barbara
patches. Fander. Good job, girl. You're a really good Girl Scout. This is probably one of our other favorite thrift finds of all time. We found this one in Charleston. We lived in Savannah for a short period. Grace and I would drive over to Charleston all the time just to like check out what was happening. I don't know. And eat food. We would drive like, how far away is it? Like 2 hours? I don't know. We drive to eat food. We drive to eat food, okay, all the time. But I saw this and flipped because I've been, a lot of people in the vintage 60s style have these capelets, and if you look for them on Etsy, they're really expensive and hard to find. So I don't even know, like, why was it in this random thrift store, but that's why you have to just keep looking. Yeah.
I feel like that's an easy one, like a pattern to make, too.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like it would.
I don't think it'd be that hard.
The hardest part is this like type of embroidery situation, and like the quality of the velvet's really nice too. It's the only thing I could think, because you definitely can't purchase velvet that nice at like Hobby Lobby.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you kidding?
Dying.
You're killing me.
One, too.
Probably my favorite vest that we own. Although, where's the other one?
The maxi French vest.
Yeah.
Is it in that closet?
Oh no.
The pit of despair. Not in there. Oh yeah, these.
Yeah, pull that one out too.
It looks like a black hole.
It is a black hole in there.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I don't even remember.
Fringe to the
where you got
floor.
this, but
I got it a long time ago on the internet somewhere. Yeah. It's so long I can't even really wear it because it drags. But
yeah.
I thought about cutting a little bit off the bottom, but I just don't want to because it's so perfect. Let's see. This is another cool rare item that we have.
Oh, those are the boots I thought y'all were talking about.
Yes, these are also
They're boot pants.
Yes, these are called Panty Boots. They're pretty hard to come across, but
yeah, there's this is actually one of
I
the.
can't believe that hasn't made a comeback.
What's the print?
They actually have been on the runway, something kind of similar, but with like a pointed heel at the bottom.
Okay.
But I have seen them a couple times, but nothing this cool. And I love wearing these and like freaking people out because they don't know their pants, and I can just be like, woo, they're pants. But
yeah. We got these at this cool event called, if there's ever events again, called A Current Affair. They have it in California and New York. Basically, it's kind of like a flea market for like, it's upscale for sure, which is why we were shocked we even came across these for an affordable price.
I don't think we're really even that into like designer at all, even from the 60s or 70s. I really appreciate just the handmade pieces
Same.
that
Yeah.
someone's mom or
Right.
grandma made, and it's put so much love into it. And
And it's also a
Yeah, one of a
like
kind.
one of a kind piece.
exactly, and yeah, it's just it's awesome. I love vintage for that reason, thinking about where it came from and who wore it and what's the story. We're the Psych Sisters, and you're watching Moss Music TV.